Okay, so to begin the DIY, I first just want to apologize for the lighting. It's a very dark day today, and even though I have lights on in here, it's still coming through very dark through the camera, so I apologize for that. Now, to begin the DIY, I just took a couple napkins, paper napkins, from this package that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. You get 20 napkins in this pack. Now, I just want to say I was initially looking for tissue paper in a candy cane stripe pattern, but I couldn't find any. So this is why I'm using the napkins, because I think it makes a good alternative in case you can't find a candy cane pattern tissue paper. But whatever tissue paper, if you don't want to get the napkins, you find another tissue paper that you really like, anything will work great. I just really wanted the red and white stripe. So I took two, and you're going to want to place them side by side because I'm going to glue them together. So just lift up the one, place a bead of glue all along the edge of the one napkin, place the other one on top, and once you do that, you will have a larger napkin, which is what we need. Now I'm going to take my cylinder vase that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and you're also going to need a set of LED string lights. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a set at home on hand, it doesn't matter what they are. These ones here have little butterflies on them, but because the napkin or tissue paper, depending on what you use, is going to be placed over top of the vase, you're not going to see what's inside. But if you don't have any on hand, Dollar Tree every season sells really nice string sets, and right now they have some really adorable ones for the winter season. So I'm going to go ahead and place these inside, and I'm actually going to glue these in place with some hot glue, only because I really want a even I want the lights spread out evenly throughout the vase. But you don't have to glue these down, you can just place them inside. The vase is going to be laying flat, so you can definitely just shake it around if you find that the lights are all to one end. I'm going to use hot glue to glue these down. These ones work out great because the light is in the center, and then on each side of the light there are the wings of the butterfly. So I'm just going to place a dab of glue there and then place them wherever I want them inside of the vase. If you don't want to use hot glue, you can definitely just get some really good Scotch tape and then use that instead. So once I have glued these inside of the vase, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I have hot glued my string lights inside of the glass vase, and you just want to make sure that your battery pack is not on the inside of the vase. This needs to be sticking out. So I'm just going to move that aside. Now I'm going to take my cello wrap, and I'm just going to lay it horizontally here, and I'm going to roll it out. And I just leave about an inch all the way around the napkin, and then I'm going to cut that off. And once you have your cello wrap cut off, just place it just below the napkin. So here you have your napkin and then your cello wrap underneath. Then you're going to take your glass vase and lay it down flat. Now, depending on how you want your stripes to look, if you want them running straight up and down, just lay it straight along that bottom edge. But I want my stripes to run on an angle, so I'm just going to turn my glass vase on an angle. Then I'm just going to take some hot glue and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on the vase. This way, when I go to fold it up, it's going to stay in place. And again, you just want to make sure that that battery pack here is sticking outside of your vase, and then you're going to just roll it up. Okay, so now that you have it rolled up, I have 2 pieces of jute twine that I've cut, and I'm just going to wrap the ends, and just enough to get it in place. It won't be finished with the jute twine. To finish it, I will be using this mesh tubing that I purchased from the Dollar Tree in red, and so I will cut a couple pieces of that to finish it off nicely. So I finished tying off the ends with the mesh tubing. Now once I did tie the mesh tubing, I did remove the jute twine. You could do what you want. I just wanted to remove it because I really just wanted it red and white on both ends. Now I did make 3 of these. Just before that, I did cut off the ends just to give them an even look on each side. Now again, just be very careful with the side that the battery pack is on. Just move it up and down until you get the desired length as you're cutting it. Then, as I was saying, I did make 3 of these. I'm going to leave one just like this. Then I did purchase a couple of ornaments at the Dollar Tree, and they are the ones that look like this. Now I'm going to attach this one to one of them. And this to me gives it a little bit more of a rustic look. Now you could either just cut the jute twine in the center and then just tie it off on one end if you don't want anything glued on. Or if you like, you could just glue it onto the center of the candy. I think it looks really pretty. And then the third one, I'm gonna kind of just give it a little bit more of a glam look so that you can see different variations using these ornaments, and then again just having it plain. So I'm going to get the batteries, place them inside of the battery packs, put them together, and then show you the final look. All right everyone, so here are my Dollar Tree glass candies, and I absolutely love how these have turned out. Now I went ahead and used 2 different string lights. The ones on the left and the right are a white light, and then the ones in the center are more of a yellowish warm light. And I just wanted to show you the 2 different ways that you can use those lights with this piece. If you want something a little bit brighter, the white ones look great. And then if you want something more cozy and warm for the winter month, then I would choose the yellow warm lights in the center. I personally like the white lights. I think they just brighten up the candy, and they look absolutely gorgeous when the lights are completely off. Now the 2 candies on the left and the right, I did add the ornament. And as I said, I was going to change the ornament where one would have more of a glam look, and then I would just leave the other one as it is. So this one here, I used some Dollar Tree metallic silver acrylic paint to paint the ornament, and then I just hot glued on some 3D sticker gems. And I absolutely love how this turned out, and I loved it so much that I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other 2 ornaments that I have that say peace and love, and this way all 3 of them look the same. I really love this look because it just adds a richness to this piece that really steps this piece up a notch. And it definitely, to me, being that I use the glass as well, which I'm really glad that I did because it adds a weight to it. And then the center is very solid. So it definitely looks like something that I would find in a home goods store, but for a fraction of the price. Now the other one, as I said, I just left it as it is. And I think this just gives it more of a farmhouse rustic look, which I think looks beautiful as well. And then the two in the center, I didn't add anything to them. I just left them as they are, and they really do look beautiful. Again, this yellow, warm, light string light really adds a coziness, and I think they turned out great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you another way that I will be displaying these candies in my home, just to give you another look. Okay, so here I have placed 3 of the glass candies inside this silver hammered bowl that I had on hand. And I think that they look really cute in this corner. Now this corner is not finished, but I think it would be a great place to display something like this. And the 4th glass candy, I just placed it in front of the pedestal. And I think that it really brightens this corner up with a little bit of color and a little bit of light. And I think that it just looks absolutely beautiful tucked in this corner. It was very inexpensive to do, yet I think it is a really big bang for your buck. It definitely looks more expensive than what I have paid to make this, and I'm really happy with how this looks as a second option to use this decor in my home. All right, everyone, so that'll do it for this DIY. I had so much fun making this. It really was a easy, fun, inexpensive DIY to make, and I really hope that you give it a try. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I so hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.